Do you have a ritual that starts each day? For us, it's the opening of the shutters that conserve the warmth and protect the single glazed windows. We start each day with a beautiful view from the terrace in our room.
Bonjour, welcome. Bienvenue à la boulangerie Maison Falco, tenue par la famille Falco à Saint-Germain-des-Prés. Donc on propose des viennoiseries ainsi que des pâtisseries et du pain. Tout est artisanal et maison. Donc voilà. Vous avez un
Bonjour.
Ma mère, pardon. Donc la patronne. Vous avez aussi le boîtier des pâtisseries.
Once we've had our morning croissant, we usually head down to the market on a Thursday, which is the market in Exedoy. Or on a Saturday, we might head over to Tivier, both of whom have similar vendors. And it gives us an excuse to get out and see what's going on in the community, see what fresh produce is available. And there's some vendors that change each week, which bring delightful surprises like French blue linen, or seasonal offerings from the famous Périgord region where we live, such as truffles, duck, or walnuts in tarts of cheeses. Also, usually once a week, we find a reason to go down to a local brocante and see what's new and what's fresh in stock and pick up some new little treasure that we can't live without. Often, tradespeople like to come first thing in the morning to help us turn heating systems that look a bit like this, which is upside down and disconnected and wrong, into something more like this, which is connected and running and right side up. And they help us turn water heaters that look like this and are in imminent danger to ones that look like this that are new and shiny. And they do that by doing impressive things like this. And making really important discoveries like this.
But I think it's necessary to block maybe the air, which is going from here. We just try to open it to see. Okay. It's very beautiful and it's interesting. It's very. It's cool there. But yes, I think now it's the winter. It's a good idea to change the air of the house.
During the weekdays, Steve works with his clients during the afternoon and evenings. I work on the basic tasks to bring some life back into our home. We started removing window decals from the dining room doors. This took a lot of acetone and gentle scraping. I'm starting the process of restoring the century-old terrazzo floor by giving it a deep clean with product recommended by a professional friend. I'm about to learn about epoxy to fix the cracks, so wish me luck. Also, I've been cleaning and waxing the wooden floors that maybe haven't seen that kind of attention in a few years. Of course, I've got a few little four-legged helpers to check up on me and how I'm doing. All of this work is really pretty satisfying. I haven't had a chance to work like this in a while, and it's really great to see the before and after results as it comes back to life. We're really excited to start welcoming our first guest to the chateau. You saw some of my family in last week's video. We were so happy to welcome Andy, frequent guest of Lalande, for lunch recently too. Stay tuned to the Chateau Diaries to find out why she was here collaborating with Steve. Over lunch, we were of course talking about art in all its forms, and it gave Dee a chance to talk about some of the fabulous needlework she did for us.
So we were talking about art, and I want to show you mine.
Yes,
Can I show you mine?
course. Yes, yes.
So here,
That's your.
I love to embroider.
Oh, fantastic.
I wanted to do something for Sara and Steve, so I thought maybe a little napkin.
Yeah.
But then I thought, no, I'll frame it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
S, Sara and Steve, and then C for coal, and then P for Phillips. And then when I looked at it, I went, oh my gosh, because I knew they were trying to buy, they hadn't bought it yet, Saint Germain de Prés, and I thought, oh, it's a sign.
It's a sign,
yes.
yes.
That was very exciting.
Oh,
So I'm happy.
lovely, yeah.
Thank
And
you.
it's a lovely finish with the gold. What is it? Gold thread?
Oh.
What is it?
I took a course in embroidery at the Hampton Court Palace in England in embroidery, and one part of it was the little gold beads they gave us.
Oh, okay.
So those beads came from Hampton Court Palace, just outside London. So I think it's very royal.
Yes.
Isn't that so?
And nicely framed
Thank
with the
you.
blue. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thank
well
you,
done
Andy.
you.
That was
Great.
very nice.
Yeah, fantastic.
Very exciting.
On the lovely days, we'll head out to our local capital, Périgueux, or out to the local Plus Beau village, or maybe down to Brantôme, known as the Venice of the Périgord, which I think is a bit of a stretch, but it's still a really, really pretty little town. Evenings are pretty quiet usually, either a game of cards or working on maker projects. And more video of that coming soon. But sometimes an afternoon of shopping turns into an evening out at a local restaurant. What did we think of this restaurant? I'd say the quiche was tasty. The rest of it the service was nice,
Yes.
but the rest of it was just kind
It
of,
was cozy. The atmosphere was.
soup wasn't that great. The hot chocolate was amazing.
But everything came hot.
Yes.
So food has arrived. It looks amazing. As all food in France seems to. I don't know if we're still in just the honeymoon period or not, but
Right, so restaurant Marrakesh turned out to be really quite good. The servers were excellent, and we had a little bit of problem with the mix-up with the order, but they fixed it right away. The mix of spices in the meals, I had the kefta, and that was delicious, and Steve had lamb with figs, and that was also delicious, so thumbs up on. This restaurant was really good, actually. We weren't sure what to expect because it was a bit of a TripAdvisor thing, and those are always very dodgy. But really pleasant ambiance, nice and quiet, lots of French diners. We had the lamb and the duck, and it was really delicious. And eventually it's back home, where we reverse the ritual and wish you all a very good night.